Alright, welcome to the newish inmendum.com website thing, sort of. Yes, it's a do-over from a few years back of attempting to provide a little extra information that the public government doesn't choose to provide, and some opportunity for people in Mendum to discuss issues that might be relevant to Mendum, that kind of stuff. As implied, this was done years ago, over a decade ago, and because of some difficulties in dealing with town officials and circumstances and whatever, I decided to do some other things. And now apparently I've decided that it's worth taking some of those resources and attempting to reconfigure the website and in some kind of form that may or may not be used to people. The idea will be to listen to the town council meetings, provide some review, in a shorter and maybe easier to digest format, and some relevant documentation. Always gets kind of questionable about how personal you want to get and all that kind of stuff, so I will use my discretion in terms of what is made public and what I choose not to make public. And same will go with the comments. They will be edited this time. The last time I did try the free speech thing, and it really doesn't work because people are rude and obnoxious and disgusting and crude and stupid. And yeah, there's just no point in, there's more garbage than good, more friction than function. It just doesn't work. Free speech, so forget about it. So I'll use my reasonable discretion, and somebody may accuse me of censorship or some other things, and I'll take those accusations seriously, but I'll defend myself because that's not what I'm going to try to do. But yeah, there's no point in being crude and stupid and low and ignorant. And so if you can't say something worth hearing, don't say it, sort of. Anyway, I mean, especially when it's anonymous, anyway. But I think there is value in commentary, and it would be also my intention to make the commentary a little bit better than the same old redundant people just spiel their crap. The idea is to make arguments and to compile arguments, so that will be my mission, is to take the stuff posted and attempt to edit it in such a way as to make pro and con arguments and make them as powerful and as persuasive as possible, and to do so without exercising my own, no doubt, substantial bias. But I'm not afraid of an accusation of cheating, being unfair, because I will state that it's my intent to be as fair as possible. I have no personal interest in winning an unfair fight, as it seems most people just don't care about that word, fair or deserve. These aren't really important words to most people. But anyway, so I will try to keep my personality out of things, and my abrasiveness or whatever else might be, whatever commentary. People are subjective, emotional organisms, and I just don't have much interest in "I hate you because," stupid reason 48. Just no point. So anyway, that's all. I don't know how much time. I don't know how, life is, fragile, and who knows? This might last a week. It might last 10 years. It might be something great. It might be something just doesn't go anywhere. I did make a substantial investment in the past in trying to create a decent resource, and some of that stuff is still usable. It's just, the links are messed up because of server changes and whatnot. So I'll try to fix some of the old content and reorganize it, and even attempt to reclaim some of the old message boards, but I don't know if there's much value in that, except for my own brilliant post, of course. But anyway, there are really, this will become, I think, an interesting tool to use. So the website is formatted, this discussion page anyway will be sort of made to be mobile friendly and simple. But it also contains in it a structure that's kind of usable in other ways. And so, for example, you could be on some other web page. I'll provide these links in the future, when I've sorted out some other security issues and whatnot. Say, for example, you're on a typical YouTube page of some kind or some other web page, you'll be able to just click a bookmark if you have them available, which, I certainly do use them. But anyway, the function of the site will basically post in the sidebar where the comments can be read, any new comments, and then you'll also have access to other links and resources that I'll provide, to standard references and the basic conversation, and it'll all just be in a little tool that you can access on any web page and see the most recent stuff, something like that. But anyway, it has other interesting tools that I'll get into at some future date when I just do stuff relevant to the tool and such. So, let's see how that. I'm just curious how it looks in the video. Yeah, well, you can almost see it, but it just pops into the side of the web page. At higher resolution, it's a lot less intrusive. But anyway, so when there's actual stuff there, but anyway, the website as it is, it should be usable by most. There is some learning curve to being able to use it correctly. If you do decide to post a comment, a box will open, and I'll try to put some instruction in it, but there's basically, you can just post a regular comment, so there's a little clear the box thing. It says a CL box, so you can clear what's in there. Type some sort of message, comment on a subject, including the subject title. I think I probably will put a subject title required in here. But anyway, and then you can just post a plain text comment. Or if you're on a web page of interest, like say this web page is the comment page of my YouTube comment page, so I really won't post that. But you can post it as a link by just the text you write will actually be a link to this page that I'm on, or you can post it as an external link, which is a little more complicated. There's an Add It Now one. If the icon is decent, you can just hit that, and then the icon will also post for the website. Obviously this site doesn't yet have a decent icon because it's just picking up the background image. But anyway, these are probably not important details. The important button is you can just close it and not make any trouble. But anyway, that's how easy it is to post a comment. But the comments won't be posted until I review them, because there's just too many jackasses on planet Earth, and it's just unfortunate, but that's how it works out. We don't have a law against it. Should have an ordinance, no jackassery allowed. So anyway, yeah, so that's probably enough of an introduction. Just provided to facilitate knowledge and reasonable scrutiny of local government and betterment of the people in the community, the mini civilization we have called Mendham, and how to improve that civilization. It's the only intent here, no other agenda. Alright, so anyway, till next time, and such, so forth and whatnot, I guess. It's probably enough. As things develop, things will develop, and then you'll say, oh, there, oh, I understand, I can see that. But right now, it's just in the construction stages. So yes, this is the under construction video. So tread gently, such. Or not, whatever. Like I said, this I'm trying to make it this time undamage proofable. Just try to make it undestructible. Because there's just so many people who are just malicious and crazy. There's just so many of them. Anyway, till next time.